Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko, and in this whole video we're gonna look into Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and also Leo Rising weekly general tarot reading January 17th up until January 23rd, 2021. And if you do wanna skip right ahead to the reading, you wanna skip the draw of the cards, use the timestamp into the description down below. Other than that, guys, if you do enjoy the content here on the channel and you do wish to support us, just leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of our weekly uploads, and as well live streams. So with that being set aside, moving straight away to the Leo reading, or the Leo draw here, and the first card for Leo, that is going to be the Five of Cups. Followed by the second card for Leo, that is going to be the Death card. Moving next, we do have the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the fourth card of the Six of Pentacles. And the fifth card for Leo, that will be the King of Swords. Knights in this deck are kings in the traditional one, and I'm gonna draw one additional card to the King of Swords here, and the King of Swords is catalyzed by the Seven of Swords. All right, so that is gonna do it for the draw, and now let's jump right away into the reading itself. Alright, Leo, so you can see your spread on the screen here, and it's going to be quite of a interesting week. It's going to be a week where things are gonna take on a turn, and for what the cards at least are divulging, is going to be taken, the turn is gonna be taken for a better outlook, and we can see that right away in the very first three cards of your spread, which are signifying that the week at some point at its start is going to take on a really advantageous and as well growthful turn for you. But at the start though, you will have to kind of like face some disappointments, as we can see here with the Five of Cups, and these are going to be disappointments of the lack of perfection, so to speak, where while the results say, or the situation or the environment, it's not utter disaster, it's actually quite admissible, so to speak, it's still you kind of like hold a sense and anticipation that it could have been better. I mean, if you made some actions before that, or if you took some decisions in a more proper manner, it simply could have been better. But that being said, even if things are looking dire at that stage of the week, nothing is lost, and no matter how can I put it into words, disadvantageous position you may find yourself at this very early stage of the week, because some of you are going to find in a very petite problem that they will have to solve. Others may, for them, you know, the situation may look like a colossal plight. But that's besides the point. No matter what you are facing this week, that may seem disappointing. You may face as well a sense of loss at that stage of the week. Nothing is lost in reality, and the loss, if you do feel it that way, is just a partial one, and you can regain whatever you think you lost, or whatever disappointment you may be facing is gonna happen to be quite of a how can I put it into words, temporary disappointment, and very soon afterwards you are to see that actually things can get in a very, very good turn, and you are to experience that moving forward into the week. But for now, no matter what you are facing at the start of the week, guys, you should keep up with the path that you have consciously chosen, because keeping up with that path, it comes a point here where again at the early stages of the week, where things are starting to change in a very humongous way, as the death is signifying. So that change is gonna take place into those endeavors, relationships, circumstances, aspect, if you will, of your life, that there is no natural progress in them any longer, and that could, in some cases, by the way, amplify the sense of loss and the sense of disappointment, but afterwards very quickly is going to be replaced with a sense of hope, sense of growth, of growth, and as well a sense of gains. It's also highly likely at that stage that you may change your approach, your behavior towards certain stuff. You may change as well your understanding towards certain situations, but at that stage of the week, guys, many things are going to be in flux, in a desperate need to be let go of or to simply change shape, and that is exactly what is to happen. And right after these swirling times of events, the Ace of Pentacles manifests for you. Okay, so here is what we have, the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, that is first off, that is a clearance, you know, after the, how can I put it into words, seemingly a random environment that you are to be in, into the Death card. But when the Ace of Pentacles manifests, which should be towards the middle of the week, guys, you are to see your rare opportunity to further some kind of a goal of yours, maybe all goal of yours. But the Ace of Pentacles promises stability, growth, and as well, if you are after that, a monetary gains, of course. But above everything else, it does promise stability. And that is going to be the mark where you will understand that whatever changes you made, whatever decisions you took, or actions you have prepared, they were all placed on the right place with the right timing. And thus the future will look... or when you do look toward the future, you will feel only content and excitement. And whatever you are to forge at the middle of the week, may that be a relationship or a business partnership, or you land a job, all right, or you do decide to do something, you plan a vacation, etc., etc., all of them should be successful, and as well with a promise of quite of a harmony. And therefore you can expect quite of a harmonious relationships at that stage, and as well quite of a successful business maneuvers, and as well profitable actions from your behalf. And however, although you have cleared all that, there are going to be still some obstacles remaining, which are to be better clarified here towards the end of the week, having the Six of Pentacles. That is a very peculiar manifestation of the card. It's very rare that you are having it here, and that is, like I said, the clearance or the clarification of what may be holding you back. It could also be considered as an anticipation what could hold you back moving forward into the future. But with the Six of Pentacles, you are going to find yourself having the means to actually push through whatever obstacle or a challenge or a plight you are to see coming your way, or whatever you are to facing at that particular stage. And therefore, or as a result of that, you can expect your current relationships to deepen up or to land a long-lasting relationship. And you may ask, you know, why that's the case. Well, if you do land the relationship here in the stage of the Six of Pentacles, you have a clarity over what problems that relationship may be facing. You have the insight what that relationship kind of needs in order to be harmonious, and therefore be having the means to do so. You do whatever it's necessary or whatever it needs to be done so that relationship can be long lasting. So it is a sign here for you in a long lasting relationship if you do land that relationship at that stage of the week. And also a very pragmatic, and how can I put it into words, a successful problem solving period. It is what you do have here. And this is where the story kind of ends of a personal growth. Because towards the end of the week, that person kind of like shows up for you here. Okay, we do have the King of Swords with the Seven of Swords, a very dangerous elemental dignity, I would say, because that is a person with very selfish intentions. It's a person who how can I put it into words? The life of others matter none to them, okay? The experiences of others matter none to them. I mean, this one will burn you for nothing if they are to gain something small from that burn. And the approach of that individual towards you is going to be quite... I don't know how to put it into words. Miraculous, maybe. It is because when they do step up into your environment, they will seem very smart, very successful, very on place. Okay, how can I put it into words? Settled, also. And for one or another reason, when they start talking with you, you will see a huge reason behind their words, and even they may offer you some solutions to your problem. Which is going to be the problem here? The solutions to the problem is going to be the problem, because that contradicts with the Six of Pentacles, because the Six of Pentacles, it is a card pointing that only you can solve your problems. Even if you do get a help from somewhere, that help actually isn't going to solve the entire issue. Yeah, it may postpone it, like paying a loan, by taking a loan to pay another loan, but at the end of the day, you're just postponing the issue. You are owning, you owe money to somebody. So my appeal to you is do not fall for that, because as an elemental dignity here, okay, that is a person who cares only about themselves, their profit and their growth. They don't care about you, even if it may look like that way at the start. And by the way, they are also having it in such a way, the elemental dignity, these are a truth players. What I mean is that they can bend and twist. They don't lie, but they can bend and twist truths that serves them the most. So be careful how you're gonna play around with this person, okay? What your future with them, it's unclear, because that is you know, at the end of the reading, and that is just the appearance of them. But whatever it is, approach it with a cautious or with a caution. I'm sorry. Alright guys, so that was your weekly general tarot reading, Leo. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it, and we may see each other next time. Until then, bye.